Ciao, this is Talk Calcio TV. Welcome to this episode where we will discuss round 20 of the Serie A season, all the key talking points, results, and let's be honest, we weren't short of the entertainment this weekend. We start with some sad news that reached us yesterday, and that was former Italian international Antonio Valentin Angiolo passed away at the age of 80 years old. For those who don't know, he was born in Argentina but represented the Azzurri at international level. He was nicknamed the Angel with a Dirty Face, played for AC Milan, Inter Milan, Roma, Lecco and Genoa, so he will be sadly missed in the world of Italian football. All thoughts with all his family and his friends. So we start with Napoli. They lead Serie A going into the week's winter break. They were winners 2-0 yesterday at home to Verona. It's not often you hear me say Dries Mertens, Marek Hamsik and Lorenzo Insigne were not on the score sheet. However, it mattered not. Goals from Koulibaly and Callion was enough to give them the win yesterday, so they stay top of the tree on Serie A. Second place is Juventus. They won 1-0 away at Cagliari yesterday. Goal from Federico Bernardeschi. However, it was marred by controversy, as we know. In the build-up to Bernardeschi's goal, Benascia, the Juventus defender, was seen with an elbow off the ball. The goal was given. Cagliari players were incensed. And later on, as Cagliari had an attack across into the box, Federico Bernardeschi was seen to move the ball with his arm. Nothing was given. Of course, Cagliari were incensed yet again, claiming that afterwards the ref should use the VAR system on decisions like that. We heard Andrea Pirlo, as a pundit in Italy, say the exact same thing, how the VAR is not being used properly. But as it stands though, Juventus, they go into the break second place, hot on Napoli's heels. There were a couple of games on Friday night, as we know. Chievo won, Udinese won. Massimo Oddo unable to get 6 straight wins as Udinese boss. Chievo took the lead from Randanovic, and then Tomovic scoring his own goal, but that was the end of the goal scoring action in Verona, so we don't get a 6 straight win for Massimo Oddo. Also, we had Fiorentina draw 1-1 with Inter Milan. Now, Mauro Icardi had put the Nerazzurri ahead after 55 minutes. Unfortunately, Fiorentina equalised into injury time with a goal from Simeone. Luciano Spalletti has said Inter Milan don't need any more players. I think the longer this winless run goes on, he's going to have critics coming from all angles to sign someone before the end of the transfer window. Yesterday, we had also Roma come unstuck at the Stadio Olimpico. They were surprisingly beaten by Atalanta 2-1 with who had 10 men. It didn't start well for the Giallorossi. Goals from Cornelius and Darun on the score sheet. Darun was of course later sent off. In the second half, Roma did pull one back through Bosnian Edin Dzeko. It wasn't enough. The Giallorossi faithful made their feelings known. Even to Nadia Rangelan, as we know, was dropped for ill discipline. Di Francesco was also criticised, as well was General Manager Monchi. Now, Roma need to really address this issue they're having with goals scored before the end of the transfer window. And to make matters worse, they now go into 5th. In 4th place is their cross-city rivals Lazio. They beat Spal 5-2 away yesterday. Now that man, Ciro Immobile, scoring 4 goals. A hat-trick before half-time. Luis Alberto had given Lazio the lead. Antonucci struck twice for Spal, but 4 goals from Ciro Immobile. He is now top of the scoring chart in Italy. Can he become Capocannoniere? We will see. Now, next one we have. Last week we reported how Benevento got their first ever Serie A win. Yesterday they got another. They beat Sampdoria 3-2 at home. Now this game of course was 1-1 until the 82nd minute. Salah was sent off for Sampdoria. A goal from Coda and Brignola on the score sheet for Benevento made it 3-1. Sampdoria did strike again, though in the 4th minute of injury time. But Benevento get another win, so that 1 point has now gone to 7. The Great Escape is on. If they can pull it off, I think it would be remarkable, but they are still rooted to the bottom. We go through the other results then. Torino, Massimo, they won 3-0 against Bologna. Walter Mazzari's return to the Italian football definitely sparked them into life, so win for them. Elsewhere, AC Milan winning at the San Siro 1-0 against Crotone, just edging that one. Leo Bernardo Bonucci, who's had his critics since the move to the Rossoneri, he scored the only goal yesterday, and that is another win for Rino Gattuso's men. Can they maintain their recent good form? We also then had Genoa. They beat Sassuolo 1-0. Disappointing result from Sassuolo. Having gone to Roma last week, they would have been full of confidence, but they were beaten yesterday by Genoa. The Rosso Blue, that gives their fight to stay in Serie A a much needed shot in the arm. That is all the results. So as it stands, it is Napoli top, Juventus second, Inter third, Lazio now fourth, Roma fifth. Next episode we're going to talk about problems at Roma, the Giallorossi, what has gone wrong since last season, or in fact the last few games. What do you think of this weekend's results? Was the VAR in the Juventus game, were they winners worthy of bad refereeing decisions? Comment below and don't forget to subscribe, Talk Calcio TV, and we will see you on the next episode. Arrivederci.